welcome to Talk Uncensored. This is episode 2. Welcome back. I want to thank all of you guys who watched it last time. For all of our brand new viewers, come on in, watch, and then go back and watch last episode. I am your host, April Hogan.
I'm Akayshia, Estee, and of course you already know we got our lovely DJ over there.
Hi guys, hi Akayshia, hi April. I love the white. Y'all are looking very angelic. And today my question is, we're gonna go into a little POV here. So you're at a friend's house, whatnot, and you're eating, and you look down and you see a roach. Do you say something? Do you kill it? What do you do?
Okay, so for all those viewers who did see it last week, we got a visit by a roach. But listen, it wasn't a house roach. It was the water bug cockroaches that come in, not the nasty house roaches, right? So I'm not going to kill it because I'm going to be scared to kill it. But I'm definitely not going to not say nothing because someone's going to have to kill it.
Okay, my thing is, okay, we in the kitchen and it's like around the food and stuff.
Y'all at the dinner table.
On the table?
Yep. Crawling by your feet.
First of all, I'm going to kill it. I can be like real dramatic. I'm going to stomp it. Y'all got a bug in here.
That was the question. And they asked, what was that?
A roach.
Oh, you gonna say that? Let me tell you a story. So I was dating this guy, and he stayed with his mom, and they lived out in the country. This is when I lived out in North Carolina. So one night, I stayed the night over, and we got up in the middle because I had to pee, right? So and I didn't want to go to the house by myself, so he got up to go with me to go pee. So we got up in the middle of the night to go pee. I'm barefoot. We walk to the house. We get to the bathroom. Once we come back out of the bathroom, we're standing there talking. He flips the light on, and when I'm telling you,
they scattered.
They didn't even scatter. It was a whole community, neighborhood, a city, a town of roaches. I'm talking about ceiling, floor, walls, tables, counters. I almost jumped out of my skin. It was so disgusting. Like, I don't know. It's almost like I'm wondering how I made it to the kitchen without feeling them.
He knew them roaches was there. Mm-hmm. So what if you would have went by yourself?
Girl, the whole house would have been torn down.
I mean, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, a roach might come and, a little bug might, whatever. But if you got a whole bunch of them, you need to do something about that right there. And I mean, and it's just as simple as, somebody carrying a purse from somebody's house or something, you know what I'm saying?
Now you got
roaches. So it don't necessarily mean like people be nasty, but you can go to somebody's house and you can take it to your house. Bomb y'all stuff.
But my thing is this though, like, you can't just have one roach. Because at some point, all the rest of them bitches is coming.
And I feel like they know that they can take over.
They do know.
Like,
they know, oh, you killed me, don't worry, we got a whole colony.
I just feel like they can take over. And I'm just not
so the verdict is,
I'm gonna say something.
It.
I'm gonna kill it and I'm gonna say something. And then but do you expect me to continue to eat the food?
I don't know.
Cause if it's just gladly, just whatever. Kids might be falling right behind it like little ducks. So I don't know.
Oh, if there's one, there's more.
Mm-mm.
They
can bomb it. Just bomb. At least start out. Try to do something.
Mm-hmm. There's stuff that you can do.
And then you're gonna have company over. You had to have water. Wipe all that stuff up. Make sure you ain't got no crumbs around for them to even be trying to come out.
He told me that I broke up with somebody because he had bed bugs. I did. But not because bed bugs you don't have to be nasty to have bed bugs. Like, bed bugs can travel no matter, you can have the big mansion to have bed bugs. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to say you have to be nasty to have roaches. I'm just saying those roaches are nasty roaches. That's
because roaches are everywhere like flies.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
But bed bugs, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter where you live, if your house is clean, whatever, they are coming. And they are like hard to get rid of. So he had a bed bug. I seen it. I never called him again. I never did.
Never seen one of those.
Well, God bless you. Like, I Like, we grew up hearing the don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yeah, and I didn't know.
I'm thinking it's just a scary thing that is saying
but
to me.
that stuff is real.
That is real. And they bite, and they are like terrorizers. It's terrible. Okay, so I'm going to get itchy, you guys. So we're going to stop talking about the bugs. So, but my verdict is, we know she'll kill it.
Is she going to call?
I'm not going to kill it, but I'm going to panic. So someone's going to have to kill it.
Well, I'm going to let the people know. Just because, just like if you at my house, you're going to say, you want to see some. I'm going to let them know too. I see some at your house.
You know there's a roach.
They be quick to
That probably won't be me. Mine
Yeah, I'm not.
I would bet.
Yeah, no, I say something. Well, I mean, if I know they ain't like infested or nothing, I just kill it and go about my business. But if I'm seeing multiple ones, I'm probably not gonna have my carry in nothing.
Yeah, I'm probably gone at that point. I'm probably gone at that
Little
point.
shakeout, just because I don't want to take this stuff home.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know, because then you can't get rid of them, and then you turn into a nasty house, but it's not even your fault.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, so at this point, we generally recognize a business, and I want to recognize the Foundation Coffee House. So, the Foundation Coffee House is located at 4701 Meridian Street, Suite K. It is a coffee house. They offer food. They have some great coffee, imported from Africa, and it's a black-owned business.
I didn't know it was imported from Africa.
Yep, black-owned business, and they host events every night. So it's a whole lot of fun. Like, they do open mic Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
They usually feature some type of artist or something on Wednesdays. Monday, they do like a mellow Monday. So they got a lot of different stuff going on, and they are really focused on creativity. So giving an outlet to the creatives. So
It's nice.
You guys have to go check it out during the day. They generally have food. In the evening, they generally have some type of event.
Mm-hmm.
So go check out the Foundation Coffee House on Meridian Street. Plus, my college students, it's literally right down the street from you. So go, be merry, be happy. You know what I'm saying? Get you some food, party a little bit.
Dance.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I
So
like
how-
fun when I go.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So how are you doing today? Before we even get into a topic, how are you doing today?
I feel good. Today is a good day. Yesterday was a good day too, so I think it just rolled over into today.
That's good.
What about you?
I'm actually doing pretty good. Like, my mind is where it needs to be, my mindset. So I'm very transparent, you guys. That's why it was called The Real Talk Uncensored. So we taped last week, and mentally we wasn't there.
We weren't.
We
We weren't.
But we're learning that when we have a taping, we probably need to clear the rest of our day.
Yeah.
So that way we can
focus.
get our mind together, because we came in.
Yeah, I feel way better this time.
Me too.
I'm ready.
I'm in my element.
I was ready.
I'm in my element today. Like, all of us were off. She was off. I was off. DJ Ari was off. Like, we were off, and you could tell in the recording that we were off. So for all those business owners, just like, I just can't figure it out. I feel off. This is coming from us. It's like that
It'll
sometimes.
happen. It's gonna happen.
Sometimes you gotta regroup, come back with it, and do better next time. So we've learned. Don't do that again.
I feel good.
Me too.
Good.
So we actually have some saucy topics today. So our first one isn't so bad, saucy wise. When I say saucy, I mean like sexual.
Yeah.
The first one's not that bad. It's really it's a controversial topic though. So Freedom.
Okay, so we can go to prenuptial agreements. I haven't been married yet, so I don't know. But I do have my opinion on the whole prenuptial agreement thing. Me personally, because I know my integrity, I wouldn't feel like I would have to sign one, but I would sign one due to not knowing how the other person on down the line, due to like traumatic experiences, people change. And so I was signed to protect myself, because I ain't got time. I'm the type of person that I don't care about starting over. Like, I throw up the deuces. I don't like nasty situations. So I'll be like, bye, real quick.
So
I'll pack me a backpack and dip.
So for all those who don't know what a prenuptial agreement is, It's basically an agreement that says you leave with what you came with, kind of, or whatever you built. But your stuff stays with you, his stuff stays with him,
Right.
and it stops the whole in-court battle somewhat, because you can get around it in some circumstances, right? Especially if you have kids. If you have situations where both of your names are and stuff, you're still going to battle a little bit. But that part, right? I'm going to say I'm not against prenuptials.
I'm not against it.
I won't sign one.
You don't sign
This is the reason why I'm going to say I'm going to sign one. Because if we go into the marriage already with the mindset that something's going to happen,
yes,
then
that's
why
my
are we
thing.
getting married? That's number one. Number two, so I've seen situations where you have wives who have been everything for their husband, or vice versa,
Mm-hmm.
and a business was built in one or the other's name, but the work that was being done in the business was both of theirs. But because it's in this person's name, when they leave, it's my business, it's my money. But for the past 20 years, I've been right there with you.
Yes.
So, yeah, I deserve a portion of what comes out of it, because that's what we built. Even if I wasn't in there on the computer typing, I still held home down so you could do that. You know, I walked away from some of my passions and dreams so you could do that. You know, there's things that kind of like I almost feel like if you're going into a marriage
thinking that it's gonna end, that's my thing.
Right.
So like that is why like I wouldn't want to, but being also like in a situation where somebody just completely turned on me, I was just like, I may consider, because you crazy.
So now,
You crazy.
Now, if I came into a situation where I came in and I was a thousandaire, right, and they were already a millionaire, then, and you're questioning my, you know, first of all, we probably still shouldn't get married. But I could see doing that, so that way whatever you started with, that you already got that.
Right.
Because, I mean, I didn't contribute to what you came in with at that point. But
Okay, so now we're talking on levels.
Right.
Okay, so
if we still
if
talking
come
about
in
we
with
both
just
coming
love,
in.
we just got love. I ain't signing nothing. You ain't got nothing but love to give.
Right. Yeah, like I'm signing it on a hope of what may happen, right?
Yeah.
Like,
We ain't signing on no hopes, y'all.
right. Like, if you come in.
Don't put out
as
no paper with no hopes.
Because honestly, if I go in with $1 million, like with, and I got a big, I may, you know, question bringing somebody into my empire, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have an understanding that may be a thing prenuptial wise on that case. So not that I will sign it, you just have more chances of me considering it, right?
I don't want to do it though. I don't want to, but I've just literally seen people flip the script, and it's like, this could possibly happen, and you trying to take everything, like, like I ain't come with nothing. No, you gonna have me bent. You know that's my word.
And then you gotta consider, if you're going to do a prenup, the terms of the prenup, because if we both came in, like, even if you came in with millions and I came in with my thousandaire, if during the 10 years we're together I helped build onto that, then your whole millions is no longer your whole millions. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think longevity matters too. Like, if it's been a year and we get a divorce, no, I can't take you for.
But folks still be trying
No,
to
they do.
that.
They do.
Now I got to fight.
So, but then it goes back to, who are you marrying?
Yeah, that's true too. But this is what I'm saying. So like, for example, we come in, everything's fine, everything's okay, and everybody's, I guess the example is normal. Everything's going good, and a tragic just happens.
Mm-hmm.
That can change somebody's mindset forever.
Yeah.
So now they're a totally different person from what you really know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do then?
Yeah. But we do marry for thick or for thin, for better or for worse.
Hallelujah!
We make those vows, you know. So
I am in for better or for worse. Like, let me get that out the way. I am in for that. However,
there can be a worse that's too worse, right? Like, we're not going to allow someone to, like, if you're in an abusive relationship, that's not the worst that we're willing to accept, right? So, I mean,
I need them to put that in the. Is that in the Bible somewhere? Yeah, with that. Hey, whoever does the Bible translations and stuff like that, can y'all just add in under there in fine print or something, or at the bottom?
I think it's time we write
tolerable things.
I think Jesus should talk to somebody and put a new book of the Bible. It needs to be a woman.
We add on to
it needs to be a woman.
Well, some men get beat on too.
Well, no, I'm not saying just for the beating part. I'm just saying like we have no women perspectives in the Bible. Oh, Esther. But other than that, like. Anyway, but that's going on a whole other topic. Women want everything. They want women's rights. They want equal pay. Now they want a book in the Bible.
We sure do. So
we
talk about women in Proverbs, but I mean,
yeah. I mean, they talk about women all throughout in different spaces, but I mean, like,
yeah, but that marriage part, that worst part, you're not gonna kill me.
Mm-mm.
You're gonna have me laid up in the hospital, and everybody talking about some, that's a man. You got people like that. No, that's not a man. That is the devil.
And they do that with cheating too. Like,
that's the man.
That's the man.
Okay, and I'm a woman. So what you want to do?
Right.
Don't start nothing. You can't finish.
Absolutely. So after this break, we're gonna go away for a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to touch more on the prenuptial agreements before we roll into our second topic, which I think you guys are going to like because it's really juicy. So, back after this with prenuptial agreements, and we'll see you after these messages.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Akayshia, Estee with Uncensored, and this is
April Hogan.
So we are talking about prenuptial agreements and our opinions on them, of course. Valued opinions.
Valuable.
Worthy of. I'm just kidding. So let's get back into April. What is your whole take on the prenuptial agreement? I know you said you wouldn't sign one, but I mean.
Well, and I put a little bit of I may consider if he came in with all these.
He's the millionaire and you're the millionaire.
If I'm the millionaire, we'll consider.
We'll
see, like, cause I'm almost like if we're together, and I'm going that far, then the only way out is in a box. Literally, I'm joking.
Did y'all see my face? I was like, a box.
I tell my husband
the box.
Right, yeah, the box that goes 6 feet under. I tell my husband that all the time. Like, the only way out is in a box. But anyway, so I'm a no. But you may have me think about it a little bit in the situation of you have millions of dollars and or vice versa. Now, I wonder, and I don't know if you know the answer to this, and if none of us know, you guys comment in the bottom. In a situation of a prenup, and we're married, or, well, I guess it really wouldn't matter if you die. So, I'm noticing that battle between Chadwick
and
his family and the widow, like, but they're married. So, why do
you feel like you can come in and...
Well, why is it even possible? Like, so,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. People, when money get involved in assets and stuff like that, some click and people get crazy.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know why you would want to fight his wife over his money when clearly
we gotta have a will.
Yeah, but it shouldn't need to be if I'm the wife. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm the wife,
but what are they saying for it to even be a battle?
Right. That's what I'm wondering.
What lawyer you done got involved to be able to? What lines are y'all going through? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like no,
because it was a messed up situation.
If my husband tell me to leave a certain amount for whoever, I'm going to do that.
Right.
And I don't know.
Well, and it's tough because it's like DMX's girl.
She was the.
She wasn't. They weren't married. Yeah. But that she was a common law wife because they'd been together years, but they don't. That's not acknowledged. So of course she got nothing, even though she was with them. Now she was just with him for a year, 8 years. But I mean that's why marriage is important. But on the flip side. This other young lady, she was married. I ain't been with nobody for 8 years either. If we ain't married, then they were married, and it was still a battle.
Yeah, it's because I'm telling. It's just so much money. People get crazy over so much money.
The country lady that was married to the real old white man. I can't think of her name. And is it? Country lady. And like she's really, really young, white, the blonde hair. Yeah, I can't remember her name. I do know, but I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. Yeah, Anna something. Mm-hmm. So like even in her case, although some would say, well, we know that she married him to get the money when he died, but who took care of him during those years? Where was his family at? Right. So even if that was the case.
She still made sure he was okay.
Right. Like, he didn't die 2 months after they got together.
He sure was old.
He was old. I mean, couldn't have been nothing functioning. I don't know. It ain't my business. but I don't know. So prenup, the whole prenuptial agreement thing throws me because it's almost like.
But what if the person that you with is like, well, I don't want to get married unless we sign a prenup?
Well, then we're probably not gonna be together no more. Because my thing is why do we even have that type of stipulation? Why do you even want to marry me if you don't trust that I have your best interest, vice versa? And again, people change. I completely get that piece. But at the point of wanting to get married, we're already there. So we probably just shouldn't get married. And with that, since for most people, at least for me, the goal eventually is marriage, then we probably don't need to be together. Because I don't know. And I guess that also depends on you knowing the person you're with. If I know I'm with someone who never hustles, ain't never bringing in nothing, will just sit and watch me work, then I probably won't marry them because then I'm going to be fearful that as I hustle and get my stuff together, you just going to have your hand out. But when you got someone that you know, like, they going to back me up, they got their own hustle, then why is that even because we both know each other's values.
I think it's so much worldly stuff that people look at. Mm-hmm. It's so much negative, then it feels like, or we push out so much negative, nobody really sees like positive. And so the first thing that people will think about is just in case.
Yeah.
We always thinking just in case. Mm-hmm. I'm not a just in case person, so like for me, my integrity is everything, and I know that I'm not going to do you wrong. I don't care how much somebody may say I'm going to change. I just can't go to sleep at night knowing I done took your stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Now, if you offer it, that's different.
Well, my thing is, even with that, so I'm not going to go through a divorce thing saying that I want it all. Because then how you going to live, right?
But
just like karma, it shouldn't be the other way around. Like, you shouldn't come and be like,
kick your tail.
Yeah, it will.
I don't have time for it.
Mm-hmm. But also remember, even signing a prenup, when you sign a prenup, if you do other things like get houses in both of your names, have children, that prenup only stands so far.
Right.
Right? Like you still have to take care of the fact that they got the baby, and if you're making so much money, you're gonna get most of that when it comes to the babies anyway. Like you're gonna be giving it away anyway. So when you're making all those considerations, then you kind of need to, if it's a just in case, don't do none of it. Just in case don't have kids. Just in case don't buy a house together. You know what I'm saying?
Just in case, let's just go and end it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Like, what you here for?
Right. Right, because but
how much money you want me to keep on proving myself to you? I ain't got time for that.
No, it's too much work. It's too much, like, I don't know. Just me. If I almost feel like if that's where it's at, then it's not worth it. So I still don't have your official answer for the prenup. Circumstantial?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, Let's see. I just to protect me, yes. Because I've just seen the switch up, so yes.
So you are willing?
Yes, just to protect myself. Yeah.
Okay. So what if the
I mean,
as far as terms though, like
the terms,
yeah.
I believe what I bring, I keep. What you bring, you keep. What we build together, we split down 50.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, like, as we add on, we revisit and do, make the changes or necessary adjustments that need to be made.
So how do we determine what we bring? Like, so like,
did you bring the house? I bring the furniture. I don't know.
So let's talk about monetary value. So if I came into the relationship with $1,000, is that my $1,000 is on? You know what I'm saying? Other than assets.
Touch my bank account.
Right, other than assets. Honestly, I would want to be in a situation where both people can live comfortably anyway. Like,
yes.
Even if I can't stand the person and I'm ready to get away, I still wouldn't want to.
We should both be
comfortable. Because you at some point had love for this person. At some point you loved this person. So why not care that even if y'all not together,
right,
that both people are comfortable.
At least
and
okay.
Right.
These MFers don't care though.
Motherfuckers, they don't. She said it the nice way.
They don't care.
No. It's kind of like, because we're not going to be together, I'm just going to drag you.
Mm-hmm.
And why do that to people? And because karma, you said karma is a bitch. It's going to come back.
You can't mess with people who know how to start over and bring themselves back up to where they is.
But I'll be honest, I don't want to start over. Like, I know how, and I've done it so many times. And if I have to, I'm going to do that before I settle for any situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to.
I'm tired.
My gosh.
Like, just go on the other side of the house at this point.
Right. You want to get a house with 2 bedrooms, you stay in that one, I stay in it.
Yeah. I see you in a little bit.
Right. If I feel like dealing with you, I'll come get you. Vice versa.
Send one of the children over there.
Right.
Send this note. I don't even want to text. I will.
Are you eating dinner today? Question mark. Yes or no. Send it back to the kids.
Put it in an envelope.
Right.
Seal it so the children don't
Tell me what time you're coming so I know not to be down there until you're done.
I think that'll just make it funny and fun.
Yeah, you kind of will want to see it. Like, okay, what you sending me was disrespectful. I got a chuckle out of it, but just so you know. Yes. So we're going to go on another break, and when we come back, we are talking the sex talk.
The sex talk.
Yes. And it is going to be around a couple of different topics, but we're going to start it off starting off with sex before marriage. Is it okay? Is it not okay? And our opinions. Then we are actually going to bring in a special guest, Miss Alexis, and she is a sexologist. And we're going to talk about her opinions around the topic.
Right.
So we will see you after these messages.
Tuning in to Talk Uncensored every other Wednesday, 12 Central. I'm your host, Akayshia, Estee.
I'm April Hogan.
And I'm DJ Ari.
And you can tune in on Instagram. You can tune in on Facebook. You can tune in on YouTube. And soon we will be on Roku TV.
Talk to you soon.
Hi, and welcome back to Talk Uncensored. I am your host, April Hogan.
I'm Akayshia, Estee. And who we got today?
And as promised, we're getting ready to get into our juicy sex talk. And we have a special guest, Elexus Washington. She is our sexologist for your lunchtime today. Welcome, Alexis. How are you doing?
Oh, well, thanks so much for the warming welcome. I'm doing okay. I'm ready to get right into it.
She ready to get right into it.
Let's talk about sex, babe.
Hey.
So, for our first part of the topic, we are going to talk about sex before marriage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if it's quite as controversial now as it used to be.
Back in the day.
Because it's almost like everybody's
Back in
doing
the
it.
day. I done it. I got kids. I'm going to let y'all know. They here is proof. Dun, dun, dun.
But we also want to battle both sides. So we want to talk about maybe the reasons why not, and then talk about, you know, where we are just in our actual opinions, right? So before we even get into the topic, everybody, sex before marriage, yes or no?
For me, definitely sex before marriage.
Okay.
Okay.
She always gotta have it.
Because I'm battling in my brain. If I could have waited, I would have.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if I would have done the proper way, I would have waited because this stuff messes with your mind.
He's not clear answer.
I would have waited. So what is that? No?
She said no sex before marriage.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, yes.
Y'all
I
trying
would
to
like
test
to
stuff
teach.
now.
Hold on. I would like to teach my kids. No, but I'm also going to tell you that sometimes it feels like, okay, what if we don't? And we know intimacy is important in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
What if we don't? And then afterwards, it's disappointing.
So we can't
But
teach.
but what if it's so disappointing that it's not teachable? Because they also
That's
have to be
true.
willing to learn, but they may feel the same way, vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're just like in a relationship that's going to end up being cheating involved. So, like, we test drive cars.
Yeah, so why can't we test drive Bill or Dick?
Now, what was the first one you said? Bill
or Dick.
Okay. Or Bill's dick.
Right.
I just would have waited.
So tell me, in your opinion, the reasons for the wait.
The soul ties.
Okay.
I would have waited because you get wrapped. You can. It's good. You get wrapped up in that thing. That can be toxic. And now you be like, well, I can't stop thinking about it. It's there. You know, I want it. True.
So Alexis, tell us why you're saying definitely yes.
Okay, for me, it's the intimacy for me. Like, if there is no type of connection, I'm not sexually attracted to you, none of that, how am I to know, like, if we get married, we just jump right into it and then we in the bedroom and then you don't even turn me on, you don't even get my juices flowing. Like, what you said about the test drive, and I want to see what it's like first because I'm going to be disappointed if you can't deliver.
You got that right here. Talk on
I would be
sunset.
too.
Well, and I know
As
I
well.
would.
Yeah.
I mean, I know. And then for me, I'm going to be honest, and we'll get into this later, I am not a quick orgasmic person. So, like, if you don't know or you're not willing to listen, learn, it's not going to, like, and then I'm going to be disappointed. So,
But I gotta be with somebody that's at least we gotta be with. Now I'm saying no, but if I get with somebody, hey, you gotta be willing to. We gotta learn each other's bodies and stuff like that. If you don't want to do that, don't even come my way.
so let me ask you guys this. We're saying yes or no to sex before marriage, but say, because we're already all in a situation where we've had sex before marriage. That's just, how soon is too soon?
To have sex.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis.
Well, I'm going to just be honest. Like, there is no right or wrong way to do sex. If you just met somebody and you feeling them the first day, if y'all on the same, y'all got the same mutual feeling, I want to have sex with you today, then why not do it? It doesn't make you more or less of a person. Like, it doesn't do anything. So, you know, if you want to have sex on the first night, that's your personal preference. I mean, that doesn't, do nothing for me. So,
So my opinion, I feel like responsibly is important, right? I'm not even gonna sit here and make it like I've never had sex on the first day, because I have. But there's a point where you are acting responsibly, and I guess for me, I'm the oldest here. I think about STDs and stuff. So if I'm making that decision, then I'm not meeting a new guy every day making that decision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because then we're passing stuff around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I'm not saying that that's not the case. I mean, I'm not going to judge anybody who has, because like I said, I've done it. Fortunately now I'm married, so that won't ever be a case that I have to worry about anymore. But me and my husband role play. So sometimes I meet him on the first day all over again.
Ooh, I bet that's fun.
And we have
That
sex.
can be fun.
Sex in general is just a very uncomfortable topic. Like, people, it's like so forbidden, and people tend to shy away from it like it's such a bad thing.
Why is that? Why do you think that is?
Honestly, to be honest with you, I feel like it's...
People feel like it's so private.
It's a threat, actually. That's how I feel. I feel like it's a threat to some people, because you put sex in the same category as conflict discussion. Conflict discussion arises, and then that's when you become more vulnerable, because you're expressing yourself. And then when you tend to express yourself, after you've exposed yourself and revealed yourself to your partner, you get these feelings, and it's like you're feeling shame, or if I tell you this how I want it or how I like it, are you going to disapprove of me, or are you going to approve of me? And then when those thoughts start coming, then, you know, losing up, just the thought of losing the approval of your partner is like, it's kind of hurtful, and you don't want to do that. So you don't want to say too much or reveal yourself too much, and then it turn them off.
Mm-hmm.
And so people try to avoid the conflict of that, of sensitive topics such as sex.
I think even being able to be honest in sex is hard if you haven't got to the point that you're vulnerable enough to have that conversation, right? Because it's easy to say you were so good, but it's harder to say, okay, I don't really like how you did this part.
Yeah.
I would like you to do
it like
this. Right.
But for me, tell me.
Yeah.
Shoot, I need to know. Like, I need to know what pleases you. Like, don't be having me thinking I'm doing it and you ain't doing it. Like, no, let me know. I like to be told.
Yeah, that's a major
like to be
thing
told?
right there, because couples...
Alexis like to be told. I like to be told.
I don't think it's so much on the ladies' side, though.
Teach me.
I think it's more on the guy's side. Like, if you say you didn't really, live up on this side, and not necessarily that you're not great, that was great for somebody, but for me, it's not. And realizing that everybody...
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, everybody different. You learn your partner. Don't be trying what you tried on her, on me. I don't like it.
Read my body, what I like.
Yeah, and sometimes people rely on this... Right. Some people rely on this cultural script to teach them how to be sexual, have sex with your partner, when in reality it's just as easy as communicating your preferences or inquiring your partner's preferences.
Absolutely.
It's just as simple as that.
So, like, you can go into a situation, and I think this is why the only reason I would say sometimes having sex on the first date, it may not be such a great thing. Because often when you go in on the first day, you don't know the other person's body, and you're really only going based on what you feel like somebody else would like because of past experiences. So it's easier unless you are really good. Like, I've met some people who are really good, and they pay attention to your moans. They pay attention to the way you move your hips. You do different things, and they realize, okay, so that's a painful moan, and that's a keep going moan, right? But other than that, that's all you really have to go by. So as you get to know people, then you have that chance. Because if we left the club and we decided we about to go have sex, are we going to sit down and be like, okay, let's talk about what we like first? Generally, that's not what happens. So you may have someone who was terrible the first day, but really has potential, but we don't know because we didn't take time to explore what that looked like.
True. And sometimes, I don't lie, I have let someone smash on the first date, but it's it can go both ways simply because sometimes, like, you know, people rely on orgasms. People think that orgasms is the only way you can receive sexual pleasure. But there are multiple ways you can stimulate me, even as simple as talking to me or rubbing me or kissing me. That, like, stimulates me sexually. You don't have to penetrate me to do that for me. So if I'm with you on the first date and you making me feel that way, like you making my oxytocin release by doing it, like, yeah, I'm feeling that sexual energy. Yeah, why not?
Right.
You see?
So let me ask you guys, does size matter? That's the big question. Does size matter?
I don't want no horse. Can't deal with nothing that's no horse thing lame. I don't want it. Because I just feel like it's just going to hurt. And I'm not getting nothing out of that.
Yeah.
And I don't want nothing I can't feel. Because what is you doing? All this humping and bumping. No. I don't want that. So, I'm good with it. Just you know, something I can feel. I'm just good. I'm good with something I can feel. I don't want nothing. I don't need nothing like this, and I don't need nothing like this. Okay?
Okay, Alex.
I guess it just depends on the person. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love a big penis, but you have to know what to do and how to do it with the penis. Like, you just can't be coming and ramming in my stuff. Like, I'm precious.
So I feel like people or guys who are large, they don't know how to please a woman. And you're not gonna be messing up my insides.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, that just goes on me going back to what I said about them relying on a cultural trip to teach them how to do these sex acts. Instead of getting to know your partner, what they like, they just automatically assume.
Because then what they do is, oh, you couldn't take this dick. No, it's not about not being able to take it.
You don't know what to do.
Like, right.
That's what you don't know what to do.
Right.
You're not even turning me on.
Exactly.
That's why I can't take it.
Right.
I'm shut.
Yeah.
Like, because people need to so this being shut just triggered a thought in my head. And also, guys need to understand that when we are turned on, we automatically open up.
Yeah, we relax.
Ain't nobody out here just wide, balls wide and outside how they think that they know all of that stuff. No, if I am, you got me
relaxing on in there.
Yeah.
Now when it's tight, that's when you need to be worried. That means your woman, she's not aroused or turned on by you. You're not doing your job.
Fellas. I mean,
we said it same time.
So, you know. So for me, okay, you didn't say anything about the other side. So you went straight to bed.
Oh yeah. And I am a fan of the itty bitty penis committee too. Simply because it's not uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt. It actually makes me more juicier. Like, it really turns me on. Maybe because I'm more of I like both. I like women and I like men. So when you have the little penis, it's kind of like puts me in the mind of we bumping coochies. And I like that too. So, I mean, I want something all, baby. I don't discriminate as long as you get the job done.
So I feel the same way with the schlong, right? So the schlong, I don't have a problem with the big dick. Just, you gotta know how to use it. And I feel like sometimes when men have big dicks, it's because they rely so much on the fact that, I got it, that they don't consider, like,
calling it a kickstand and stuff. Shut up.
That's not the only tool. That's not the only operating tool. And if you only come in with that, it's not gonna do the job, right? And then I've had someone with a really small, but he knew how to eat so good. So it's like he knew how to utilize the other tools. So by the time it got to that part, I'm just like,
you done already did your job.
I know. I'm already in the, like, you know what I'm saying? So it really, for me, it's the entire package. It's knowing how to operate with what you got. And it doesn't matter how big or how small it is. If you don't know how to operate, we're gonna be in the same.
Okay. The small.
You can't do it.
I'm a penetration person.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to feel something.
Yeah, you want to touch the back of it.
But not so far back because she doesn't want it to.
No,
No
I don't need this. I don't need this. But I'm not dealing with. I'm not dealing with this.
Okay, so let me ask you. You just got married to this, but y'all didn't have sex before marriage.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, no. Hold on. That don't mean I ain't felt that thing before. So let's go ahead and I'm touchy feely. So
You gotta go and scope about it.
yeah, I can still explore without exploring it. No.
But he could always say that's on soft.
Ooh, I know between soft and hard.
That thing go all the way back in your gut.
Oh my goodness. So
The image I just got in my head. When she said it go all the way back in your gut.
How that thing look?
I see some on Facebook.
we are terrible.
I see some on Facebook and I was like, I know that is not it. Okay.
So let me say something though. It has been proven also that men will get harder and longer based on their arousal too. So, maybe itty bitty committee may be able to
Just don't feel like
That is
small
true.
ass skin. I can't do it.
Oh, that you know what? That is enough for me.
The
Skinny ones. Okay, so listen, I can do the itty bitty nubs as long as it's not so nubby. But the skinny ones, because it's almost a tease. Like you feel something going in, but it's not touching any walls. Like that's not okay. Like I would struggle, and that's the reason we test
I
drive.
agree. We call those what? Pencil dicks?
Not to offend anyone who may have one.
Yes.
Because you may be working it for somebody. You may be working it.
It's a struggle. It's a struggle, though.
For me personally.
For me personally, yeah, that's a struggle. And I'm glad you guys said that because that helped me realize there is a no-go in some areas,
Yeah.
and that's a no-go area.
Definitely.
Meat on the thing. Okay. I can do a little short, beady one. You know what I'm saying? Short, beady. That's fine. I just cannot not be able to see nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or
Or feel nothing.
Right.
Feel
That's
nothing.
major.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a
Because
walk.
I know what.
Now,
pleases
what
me.
if he's willing to do other things? Like there's toys now. There's maybe his doesn't do it.
I
for
like
you.
the feeling of. I like the real thing. I know about toys and all that. I like.
She's so picky. Listen, she is not a fan of the itty bitty committee.
No, but I don't like that. You ain't got to come strong on either. Like I don't need that. But my thing is like I like all of that. We can do all of that.
So give me a ruler size.
Shit.
A preferred ruler. So 12 inches is about
Okay,
here, right?
yeah.
That's a ruler. 9 is about, right?
Mm.
So we talking about like 5, 6,
5 to 7 is fine.
2.
2 is not gonna get it. 2, 3, about 5 to 7. You know.
Preferably 5 to 7.
Average
That's
range.
And you'll
average.
accept a 3, maybe if it's meaty. If it's meaty.
No.
Like a little torpedo or something.
No, I'm not sure.
So
I'm not sure.
we've proven, at least in this room, size does matter to some. No, it does. Because, like I said, I don't mind so much on the, I don't want it in his stomach.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that part.
But I
Cause I ain't
don't
gonna
like
go
it
nowhere.
just skinny.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like right there on the, before it goes into the hole, it's like,
And then I gotta admit, I'm really not a choosy lover. Like, if you have a small penis, I'm not gonna humiliate you and say, "Oh no, that's not going to me. I'm not gonna."
Oh no, I wouldn't
I
dare.
wouldn't do that either.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I would not dare do nobody like that.
So, scenario, how would you get through it?
Like, would you even let it touch you?
I mean, 9 times out of 10, I already feel. So it's like, oh, okay, you have a little kiss over here, but I'm gonna go. To that point.
I I think he'll know. That's why you're leaving. If you done got to the point to touch it. Oh.
But you gotta be slick with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not.
Have y'all
slick with
ever
it.
had the small dick conversation with somebody?
Like with a guy?
Mm-hmm.
I have.
I think I
have
have.
too.
I think I have.
I have. He started it though.
Yeah.
Like he told me like, you know, I've gotten so good at head because a girl told me that I'm so small she can't feel anything.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really. But we're supposed to communicate.
I wonder if they're does that humiliate them?
I feel like.
I just don't want. Like I just can't. Just can't tear a man down.
Yeah, I'm not really into that either.
Well, and I wouldn't want to turn them down. I guess it would because we also just talked about communicating. We have to be able to communicate.
Right.
So how do you communicate that that's not doing it for me without saying it? You know what I'm saying? Like, because depending on how she said it, it may not have been turned down. It may be saying like, I need you to do something. Right.
Yeah.
So how do we express that?
Well, if you got a little dick, 5 times out of 10, you know you have a little dick. So
You know it.
Ain't no being in denial.
Don't be coming talking big.
Yeah, like don't be giving me that big dick energy and you got that little fish hook or Vienna sausage. Like, no, like, and then if you back to the communication thing. If you ask me how I like it or what I like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I mean, your penis is not really, you know, giving me what I need to be given. So if, you know, you could step it up on eating the ass more or, you know, giving me head, then that'll balance everything out as long as I get mines too. Like, you not only get yours, but I need to get mine and I need to feel pleasure too. And if you know you can't make up in that area, you need to
Make up in that.
yeah,
Right.
hype it up in the next.
Well, and that's a part about having sex that people miss nowadays. Well, I don't know. They probably did back in the day too, because generally it was for the guy. Now that women are at the point that we're like, no, us too. Right.
Yeah.
I'm really supposed to be having sex for him. He's really supposed to be having sex for me. We're in a world now where it's like, get it if you can. And that is one reason why most women don't experience orgasms.
Yep.
I swear to God, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was 25 when I got my first orgasm. I had no idea that it existed. Like, I was thinking, okay, sex is just something where a man just stick your penis in and out and it feels good and he get his nut and you go. But as I got to learn more about myself and exploring myself, I gave myself my first orgasm. No man, no woman did that for me. I taught myself how to do it and what I liked, and that's how I learned. And that's how you're supposed to learn anyway, because you would never know.
So before we get into the orgasm talk, we're going to take a quick break. We got some more of this juicy topic. We're going to learn something about the women's body and a little bit about the man's body. We'll be back after these messages.
How prepared are you to cover unexpected expenses in a hardship? 60% of Americans have less than $1,000 to spend on out-of-pocket expenses. When an unexpected hardship arises, normal everyday expenses can become hard to manage. During these times, you can count on Hardship Safeguard. Hardship Safeguard provides cash benefits to pay expenses in an unexpected hardship, business decline, or loss of wages. See how we can help protect your family and business.
Welcome back, and we are talking about sex before marriage. We're about to fall into orgasms. Like I was telling these two, I didn't know that women don't be having orgasms.
So when is the first time you've had one? Do you remember?
Sorry, Mom.
Oh. My bad.
I was in high school.
So you were young when you
Yeah, I
got
was
to
young.
experience yours. Okay. So for me, it was when I was older. I don't remember how old I was, and I was at least, it was
I don't
at least
remember the
19 or
exact
20.
age, but yeah, I was in
Now, so I started. I had my child when I was 17, which means I got pregnant when I was 16. So I started to be sexually active at a young age, but I didn't actually experience an orgasm until I was probably like 19 or 20. And you said 25?
Yep, 25, and I had been having sex since I was 16, so that's a long time of intimacy and sexual intercourse and not really knowing what I'm doing.
with your body's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, so I'm basically just doing it.
It really needs to be actually taught.
Definitely.
Because it's everybody, like you said, like growing up, it was don't have sex, don't have sex, don't have sex. but why my body doing this?
Yeah, right.
Especially if I'm attracted to, you know what I'm saying, somebody, and I'm like, my body's doing things that I'm unsure about. Now it's time to educate.
Because if parents, if you don't educate, the streets will.
Yep.
YouTube will. TV will. So we have the conversations between me and my kids. They cringe when we do. But it's important to educate because somebody's going to teach them and you're going to teach them the wrong way.
Exactly.
Right.
So.
And if you love your kids and you love the person that needs to be educated, you will make sure that they, got this stuff right, because anything can happen. Life has a way of teaching you things, and young people should not go through most of those things that they go through.
Right.
And then, like women, especially us, let's teach our ladies at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go through life to a certain extent feeling like this is all there is to it, when it's meant for pleasure for both of us. So, I mean, there's only so much you can do when it comes to teaching, but be vocal.
Right.
Allow them to know that, all right, like, I would prefer you to wait till here or to do it this way when you're with someone that you love and you care about. But sex is supposed to be pleasurable for you. Don't allow anyone to make you feel like it shouldn't.
Right.
You're allowed to have desires. You're allowed to want to be, because, I mean, one of my biggest things, if you come to me and you want to have sex and the first thing you do is try to stick it in, it's probably going to be a no. Do something. Like, I'm gonna need you to, like, I need stimulation. What did you call it? Your
oxytocin.
Your oxytocin. I need my oxytocins to
Flow when I
flowing.
guess. Yeah.
Right,
Some
right.
mood boosters. that
Right.
Boost your mood.
Absolutely. And if your first thing is to go in, then you're probably not gonna be concerned about me getting off.
Right.
Let me ask you guys.
And they uneducated.
For me personally, I struggle to have an orgasm with just the D, right? If you guys' experience.
I don't.
So with just the D?
Oh, like with no extra? Like no.
Well, of course, like the loving and kissing and all that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't.
I do.
Do I like other stuff? Yes. Make my feet tingle and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. But at the end of the day, it's like, all right, now it's time. I'm in.
I like to be eased and teased into it. Like, talk dirty to me, rub my hair, tell me what you're gonna do to me before you do it. We on the phone, tell me, and then I come home, you tell me, you do everything you told me that you was gonna do to me. Like, get me ready, prep me. Don't just jump right into it, because then I'll be like, she not even ready. You didn't even warn her.
Intimacy starts at the beginning of the day. At the beginning of the day, with how you treat me. It doesn't always have to mean sexual conversation. You could just be treating me like, I miss you, I love you, can't wait to see you.
Start making you just bubble
Right.
inside.
Like, let me get excited
man.
to come home. Yeah, like let me be excited to come home. But I do so I can orgasm with the D, but generally I have to have clitoral stimulation first. Like that has to happen, and then I'll get another one when we. But starting off, I mean, it's different strokes for different folks.
It is. That's why we said when they come in and then you think you finna do what you done on somebody else, it's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm. You have to learn the body of the person that you're with. Also, so like, I know females who like it like rough, and I'm not a rough person. Like, don't you like it rough?
She like them big and rough, y'all.
She don't look. Now, when I say rough, I don't mean like.
Put me in a headlock.
I don't mean like we gotta be like making love all the time. I can be aggressive, but there are sometimes like if for instance coochie eating, and I'm just being transparent. If you, I don't like
That's
it.
too much. That's not
What you
it.
doing? You down there playing or something?
That's not
Right.
it.
I don't.
It's
like
not
it.
in your mouth.
I be like, I be trying.
My time, man. I can't wait till this over with. You have to stimulate the clit.
Absolutely.
You don't be down there playing. You can do around the hole if you want to, but don't make that your focus. Focus on the clit.
Right.
That is what the G-spot is, and that is what's gonna drive a girl crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you definitely that whole like.
tingle.
Like
Like, come on now.
What are you doing? Like so, orgasms. I think it's like up in the, when I say it's a high range of women who have never had orgasms. So I guess I kind of want to go into it without being too, how do you know when you've experienced an orgasm?
Well, I get this like really intense sensation, and to the point to where it feels like my head is about to freaking explode. Like it's really, really intense, but it's a pleasurable intense.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's just right. It's like a release or something. And then like one time I had this headache, and I was like, let me go masturbate. And I masturbated, and I orgasmed, and that headache was gone.
Oh, it does help. It absolutely does. It
Yeah.
absolutely does help if you have a headache.
So would you say that orgasm is another form of a pain reliever?
I would say, because even sex will make my
Yeah.
headache go away.
Yeah.
Now, it may come back a little bit afterwards, but like during the
During the
time,
time, I don't cough, I don't sneeze, I
Right.
my nose starts running. Like everything.
everything just shut off. Like, I thought I was the only person that realized. I'm like, damn, ain't that?
Yeah.
Like, freaking goodness. I think, but no, like the whole orgasm thing. For me, I feel like, I think I become like cock strong or something.
Ooh.
Like, I be
The vein be popping in you.
going on. Like, I just be like, I lock, literally,
Yeah.
and you better not move.
Better not.
Sorry, DJ Ari.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Our apologies. Our apologies. So, we would like to hear some of your opinions. As far as
She ain't tell us about her.
about what,
Right.
how it feels. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels great.
I already know my shoe. I think all my muscles get the popping.
And then, like, you
Capitalist.
also have to learn when you're having them, ladies, to let it ride out. Like, sometimes it's like you're having it, and then like you either want him to pull out or you want him to stop. Like, let it ride out. Like.
Just go ahead.
Yes, like let it continue, because a lot of times it's not gonna just like you have the feeling it's gone. If they keep doing what they're doing while you're doing it, it's like so.
Boom. Boom.
Oh, and man, think about that. If you get a woman while they're doing it, right? Generally, you can get them to go right back into it if you do whatever you
Yeah,
do.
if you know what you're doing.
Right.
You know what you're doing.
Right.
And not be a
You
selfish
won't,
lover.
won't stop.
You know.
Right. You'll get yours. I mean,
I'm asleep all day.
So if y'all was to teach someone how to orgasm, like what would you say? How, like, would you be able to tell someone how to orgasm, or is it something that they'd have to learn themselves? Since
It's their body. I think it's your own body.
probably the first place to explore would be the clitoris, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
definitely.
Yeah, it would be, you really kind of, you do have to explore what it is that you like. I could tell you how to squirt. I can't really tell you how to know that you have had, or how to get to the point that you're having an orgasm, other than relax. Like,
Definitely have to be relaxed.
find your spot. Find that spot that makes you like tickly tingle a little bit. Like, and when you find that spot, allow someone or yourself to concentrate on that spot in the way that keeps you tingling. Tickly tingle, all right. And then it's going to come. But as far as like squirting, so your G-spot, if you take your finger, women or men inside of the female or women inside yourself, and you put it in, up at the top, there is a like bumpy
Like rib.
part.
It's like a rib.
That's the G-spot. Now, for all those who don't know, squirting is 25% pee. So you're going to feel like you have to pee. When you are orgasming, this is the thing though, when you orgasm, your body will not allow you to pee. So it's not pee trying to come out, it's So you just gotta push like.
Wait, that scared me. I ain't gonna tell you no story.
Squirting scared?
Yeah, I got my when I got done, I was like, cause now I'm not. I felt like I wasn't in control of my body, and I got my stuff, and I was like, hey, I'll talk to you.
So, do y'all think all women can squirt, or just a select few?
So I've heard that a select few, but I really believe I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I really believe all women can. A lot of times it's just giving into the feeling and knowing what it feels like, and then just allowing it. Like most people, if you feel that pee feeling, you're trying to hold it. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of just like
let it be.
Right.
I just feel like I didn't have no control, and then. Oh shit. Never mind.
Never mind.
I'll tell you later.
Now we're talking about G-spots. Does anyone know where the male's G-spot is?
Oh yes, the male's G-spot is located in his anus.
In the ass. Listen, this is my take on it. For all those guys who say, I ain't going nowhere near my ass because that's gay. Alright. First of all, if it was not meant for you to get it, anything happening in that ass area, the Lord would not have put your G-spot in the ass.
Thank you.
So, I feel like you need to be okay exploring your body or allowing whatever gender you like. So if males like males, then they're allowing a male to explore their body. If a male likes a female, it's okay for a female to explore your body. It doesn't make you anything but in touch with your sexual side. My opinion. What does y'all say on it?
Exploring.
Yeah. So if a man came up and said, hey, I would like you to rub my G-spot. No.
That's my man. We're going to do what we got to do.
And you wouldn't look at him no kind of way.
No.
And grown women don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to have fun.
Right.
Yeah. And most heterosexual men, they think that even if a woman does it, that it's still gay.
That's our black men mainly.
Yes, definitely.
But I think the media has
a
taught
lot
that.
to do.
Right.
This whole cultural script thing. So, but if my man was to ask me to, give him a prostate massage or fuck him in the ass, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it. I like that kinky shit.
No, I'm probably not going to lick your ass.
No, lick it. We can get somebody to lick your ass though, buddy, if you want it.
She said we'll get somebody. We'll get somebody.
Like that's not me not wanting to explore, but that's just a little too far. We all have our hard limits. That's
Yeah. So licking ass is your limit.
That's a hard limit. I'm not licking an ass. So, but I don't mind helping you explore it in other ways.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
He licking no booty either. Yeah,
So the question, well, first of all, would you?
I mean, I've never licked but I mean, I'd be open to it.
Now, have you guys had your asses licked?
Oh, that's like.
So how you gonna have a double?
I didn't ask. Just whoop. Did you get? Oh, so you meant to do that? Okay, never mind.
I'm so dead.
I didn't ask. I didn't ask.
So now what if we
I've
got
had somebody.
done?
I've had somebody ask me. And guess what I would have said? I didn't ask. But I had somebody ask me, and I told them no.
To lick your ass?
For me to do them.
Oh.
I mean, but
I'm
it's a
glad it was
G-spot.
he asked me, and I said, "Did what?"
Air to drink.
and then repeated what he said, and I said, don't play with me. No.
It's a G-spot, though.
No, I'm not licking. No, you shouldn't have done it to me.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I imagine what comes out of there.
That's the thing. I can't really
get past the fact before we finish up the show today, we want to tell y'all to come like and follow Talk Uncensored. You will find us on Twitter. You will find us on YouTube, of course, because this is where you're watching it at. Facebook, Instagram. We even have a TikTok. So, what we would like on the TikTok, we're actually, after we wrap up today, we're going to do some videos for TikTok because we got to get some more video footage up there. And for our first video we posted, we ended up getting a whole lot of likes or a whole lot of views, so we want to thank you ahead of time.
Thank you.
Send us what you like to see us do. Send us some challenges. Show us some stuff you like to see us do, and we're going to get our Twitter popping. Did I say Twitter?
You said Twitter.
Our Twitter too. Our TikTok popping. All right. So thank you for tuning in to Talk Uncensored. I'm April.
I'm Akayshia Estee.
And I am your favorite sexologist, Elexus.
And we will see you in 2 weeks. Enjoy the rest of your day.